What up, you lab rats? This is a video explaining if you are a video podcaster like myself, as in you record yourself podcasting, I'm going to give you 10 reasons why you should buy the 70D Canon. Hey, how's it going? Megan here once again. So I'm very happy because I have this guy right here, the Canon 70D, and I'm going to give you guys 10 reasons to choose this camera if you are a video podcaster like myself. So I've been going through a couple of cameras over the past couple of months to suit my needs as a video podcaster who occasionally vlogs and makes videos on YouTube. So a couple things that were really important to me, and I could just never get that with the equipment I already had. I had a Canon, 5D Mark II. That was all right, like outstanding picture quality, all this crap, but it only records like 12 minutes at a time and then it just shuts off. And if you're you only have one cameraman, which is you, that's not good. So I opted not to use that anymore, and then I switched over to our Canon 5D Mark IIIs. That was great because it actually would record at least 30 minutes, but then there was always something like an issue of the memory. It shuts off like after 30 minutes, and maybe I'm going on like on a rant or something and I don't know it, and so I'll lose a bit of footage. I got a mirrorless Sony NEX5T, and I was really over the moon about that because it autofocused. I made reviews on it, raving about it, and I still really think it's an awesome camera, but it would just keep overheating. At around 20 minutes, it would stop recording, and so that didn't work for me either, and so I sold that guy. Why do I have to sell it? It's less than 1 year old. It's $600. Oh, it's sold. Sweet. I can get a new camera. And I thought about a camcorder, and I thought about cheap camcorders, and I thought about upscale camcorders. And then I thought about mirrorless things, and too, I even thought about the Blackmagic. And I was like, man, nothing is really fitting my needs as a video podcaster until we came across this guy, the 70D. And so I'm going to go through, guys, really quickly, 10 reasons why I chose this as a video podcaster. And if you're a video podcaster looking to create content the way that I do, which is creating long form content, and occasionally you want to run and gun it, you want something that's super like easy to work with, well, depending on your skill level, then this is kind of for you. Okay, so number one reason ever, autofocus. It's got autofocus, and it's so good, guys. It's so good. Like, and another great thing is that it's you can touch where you want the camera to focus. So if I wanted it to focus on my face, I can actually be up front in the camera's face, in the camera's lens, press my face on the LCD screen, and then like move around and back up and even remove my face from the frame, sit down where I'm ready, where I'm going to shoot my stuff, and then it'll still track me continuously without breaking any focus. And it's really just amazing. I could drop the mic right now and be like, that's why you should get it. It's freaking dope. Okay, number two, absolutely picture quality. It's a DSLR. When I was looking at camcorders, even high-end camcorders, was like, man, this shit just looks really terrible. And it's like, I can't go from shooting freaking Mark III, right, and then go freaking buy like a Canon R600 camcorder, even though it records for like 4 hours. I just couldn't do it. The picture quality was just terrible. I knew I was always gonna want something else, so I really wanted something with the quality that I'm used to producing and taking. Number three, it records for at least 29 minutes and 59 seconds, about 30 minutes. So I'm used to that. I'm used to that with the Mark III. It's not ideal. Ideally, it would be like I hit record and it doesn't stop till I hit record again. But that's just how DSLRs are. So hopefully they can, I don't know, change that or improve that. Number four, it's got this godsend of a thing. A variable LCD screen, and this thing is touchscreen, and it's great because I can set the camera up, turn this to face me because I'm a one-man crew, one woman crew. Focus on my face. I'll like touch it right here on my face and then just back off, and it'll still track me. You can easily access all of the menu items that you need to access for doing video very easily. The touchscreen is very responsive. That was a big thing with camcorders. It was like they were always saying that the touchscreen wasn't responsive, and it would stick or it would be delayed, and it was really annoying, and it showed a lot of fingerprints. This right here, guys, it does show fingerprints when I look at it in the light, but I have to like try. I have to try to see it, which that is great too. Number 6, say you didn't have like lenses and, you know, hot shoe flash and stuff like that, but you wanted to get it right. You wanted to maybe up your game later on. This camera will allow for that. So we already had all of our freaking, you know, L series lenses, and like it was gonna suck if I was gonna buy a different brand or buy a low grade quality camcorder and not be able to use our lenses. Like we have like 2 extra lenses sitting around, and I could easily use that. And so it was kind of a no-brainer to get, again, a Canon camera for video, specifically for video. That way I could use all of our lenses. That way I can get, you know, outstanding quality. Another thing was number 7, it's got great body construction. Like it feels meaty. It feels like I'm holding just a slightly smaller like Mark III. It's got kind of the same setup as the Mark III, so I like that. This is a Mark II right here, so you can kind of compare the difference. The grip is a little bit smaller. I have smaller hands, so to me it's like it's perfect for me. It's like it was made for me. And number 8, it could still be great as a travel camera, because I got that mirrorless camera because it was going to be great for traveling. Like I could set it on a tripod, I could download that app, and it has Wi-Fi, and I could use it as a remote and take pictures of Kevin and I. And that was going to be a really great feature. And I thought I was going to be losing that when I sold that camera, but actually still has it. Still has the it's still small enough to, you know, put in, maybe not with this lens, but like still small enough to put in a bag. People are kind of getting used to about this size camera being carried around by Asian tourists. So I was like, man, it's perfect. It's perfect for a travel camera. And it's not like I'm using our wedding gear, which always kind of freaks Kevin out. He's always the business, you know. So I get my own camera and I can go anywhere I want with it. And lastly, it has a very cool quick menu. White balance is easily attained. This is my favorite part from the quick menu. You can get to Kelvin and adjust your white balance custom very, very easily here. To me, this seems much faster. You can select your picture quality or your picture style. I'm going to leave it in neutral so I can edit these colors later. And also too, what you can see is what is left on your memory card. That's fantastic. Because I would be talking away, right, on the podcast, and maybe I'm at like 25 minutes or something, but I didn't know that. She don't know. I didn't know that, so I would just go talk and then get cut off, and that was terrible. And I'd always lose something. You know, when you're in it, when you're in the vibe, you're just riffing on something, and then the camera just shut off because the memory card was full, or it just stopped recording because the metering limit was up. So it's really great that I have that just little reminder, that guide where I'm at. That's like tantamount in somebody who makes video. I'm so glad that feature's there. But yeah, I love it. I'm so in love with this camera. And it's crazy because the first video that I make about it, I don't even get to shoot with it because I have to show it off. I'm really excited. This is going to be my solution to a lot of my problems as a video podcaster who records, you know, 30 minutes plus of video straight. And definitely I could record with a Mark II and just like time myself every time it was going to go off at 12 minutes or something. But dude, how can you get into the jam? Like, how can you riff on things at 12 minutes? Like, that's those are my picks. Those are my reasons, my 10 reasons as to why I chose this camera for video podcaster. So a lot of the videos out there, I'm really thankful for that they reviewed this camera. You guys are all great. Shout out to all of you who did a review on this camera. But none of them really addressed my needs specifically as a video podcaster. So if you're planning on making a video podcast, recording long format, those are the reasons why you should choose this guy. Okay? And cherry on top, guys. Cherry on top. Don't forget to check Craigslist, because we got this bad boy not even used, 0 actuations, checked everything on my computer and all that stuff. This dude apparently said, oh, I bought this camera as a bundle deal, and I only wanted the printer, so you guys, I'm giving the camera away, and it was a steal at like $725. So right now it's retailing for about $1,000, and we got a mad sick deal on it. So I'm very happy. That makes me very happy. That was the 70D Canon, and if you're a video podcaster, this is the one to pick. All right, any questions, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you in there. Thanks for watching. My name is Megan, reminding you to get in the lab. We'll see you.